Kundadatta, Shulapundari Vidya, Nidhi Mahadai, and then the Rup Sanatan in Joshua, Haridas Thakur in Vedhan. This is all in Bangladesh. And our acharyas, Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, Srila Gokishore Das Babaji Maharaj, all in Bangladesh appeared. And Mahaprabhu, Jaishtane Vaishnavgan Koren Vijay, Shaishtane Hoy, Ati Punnatirtamoy. Jaishtane, that place, Jaishtane, Vaishnavgan Koren Vijay, where Vaishnavas appear. Shaishtan Hoy, Ati Punnatirtamoy. That place is considered a sanctified place of pilgrimage, where Vaishnava appears. And Shaishtan Hoy, Ati Punnatirtamoy. And what to speak of where Mahaprabhu's internal associates, his bodhika, his eternal associates, Sri Radha, Srila Nityananda Prabhu Balaram, Srila Advaita Thakur, his Mahavishnu and Lord Shiva, Narad Muni, these special devotees, they all appear. They're all appearing in just a small area of Bengal. They're all appearing in Chittagong and Sri Hatta. We just visited, actually, those places last month. And how fortunate we were. We conducted courses that we'll discuss later. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he decided to make a tour to East Bengal. Now, the reason being, we know that so many scholars came from all over India. They came to Navadip. Chaturdik hoite log Navadip jai, Navadip hoile shay vidya ashpai. Because Chaturdik hoile log Navadip jai. From all directions, the scholars, people were coming to Navadip because Navadip hoile shay vidya ashpai. If you study in Navadip, you get the taste for learning. So Navadip was known as a place of scholarship. And so many great teachers, Navadip Acharya Adhyapak Shiromani, the crest jewel of all the professors in Navadip Acharya Adhyapak Shiromani, Gangadas Pandit Heno Sandipani. Sandipani Muni, the guru of Krishna and Balaram, he appeared as Gangadas Pandit to be the teacher of Nimai. So here is Keshav Kashmiri. This picture is Keshav Kashmiri. So at this time, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he's about 16 years old. Navadip Chandra, the rising moon of Navadip, Dvijamani, the crest jewel of the Navadip Brahmins. At this time, Gaudhari, he hadn't begun the Sankirtan movement. He began the Sankirtan movement from the time he was about 20 years old, actually, about 20 years old. Having gone to Gayadam, and there he met Ishwar Puri Prabhupada, his guru. I believe that quite 2 or 3 years ago, I think that we were doing these classes, I discussed that. We can always discuss again. It's very ecstatic. Mahaprabhu's initiation in Gayadam. He went to Gayadam in order to perform Shraddha for Jagannath Mishra. At that time, he saw Srila Ishwar Puri Prabhupada. He took initiation, came back, and then he began the Sankirtan movement. Parama Adbhut Kota Maha Ashambhav. Nimai Pandit Hoilo Parama Vaishnav. Nimai Pandit has become a great Vaishnava. Before that, he wasn't performing Sankirtan with the Vaishnavas in Navadip. He was performing the Vidya Lila as a great scholar. So around that time, he's 16 years old. Here he's defeated the great Digvijay Pandit. At that time, this time, Mahaprabhu was arguing regularly with Sridhar, the Kolovich Sridhar, the banana seller, arguing regularly with him, and he was performing his lila. He'd been married. He's married to Lakshmi Priya. And Lakshmi Priya was about 11 or 12 years old. So this is the time. At that time, he suddenly decided to go to East Bengal, to Bangladesh, in order to teach, because he was so famous, and many people were already studying his commentaries. and desiring of it. They didn't have online classes in those days. But his manuscripts, his work, his commentaries, he mentions they're studying his commentaries. So his commentaries were recorded, and they had been made known in this part of Bengal, East Bengal. And so Mahaprabhu decided to go there. Just like I was kindly invited to the opening ceremony of the ISKCON Mangalore. I believe it's Krishna Balaram, or I forget now, the deities. No, it's Krishna Balaram, I can't remember. Deities that are being installed in Mangalore and Balaram Jayanti. Who knows what deities they are? Somebody must know. So we're going to be present in that, and many of you who are listening to these weekly sessions will also be present for that temple opening. So in this way, because already you're familiar, we have a relationship because we're giving the instructions. So at that time when we can meet, we can instruct more. So in this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his teachings were already disseminated in East Bengal, and he desired to go there to personally meet those students. And he told Lakshmi Priya, that I'm going to be away just for a few days, and so you look after your mother's needs. And in this way, he gathered a few disciples, students, but he had disciples, Nimai Pandit, and he began his journey to East Bengal. And the Mayapur Basis, for them it was they just stood and watched as he departed, and they were thinking that how fortunate is the mother of this young man. That and so forth is the wife. How fortunate is the wife of this young man that her birth has become worthy just by having such a husband as Nimai Pandit. And they were discussing his glories as he was leaving Navadip town. So Mahaprabhu began to travel. Now you can see on the map here, you can see that here is Mayapur. Here is Mayapur. So here is the Ganga, just as you can see where the cursor is. Can you see coming through Krishna Nagar? And you see there's a river. And that's the Ganga. That is called Adi Ganga, or is called Bhagirati Ganga. Bhagirati Ganga. And as we know, the Leela of Bhagirati Maharaj, of him bringing Ganga from the heavenly planets, she's called Mundakini, and she falls on this planet, and she's actually captured on the head of Gangadhar, Mahadev, Lord Shiva, in Kailash, because her coming down from the Mundakini, Ganga coming down from the heavenly planets, where she's the Vishnu Paduk, the Vishnu Charanamrit, water which has washed the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu, coming from the heavenly planets, to come and land on this planet. The planet would be destroyed. So Lord Shiva says, I will capture her in his hair. He's called Gangadhar, and Ma Ganga, she lands on the head of Lord Shiva. And in this way we worship Lord Shiva, Shivalinga with Ganga Jal. Even Lord Shiva, he desires to reside on the banks of Ma Ganga in Mayapur, chanting Gauranga. Maya Puranturbage, Janavitire, Gauranga Bhaji Bhavami, Rohira Tutire. Residing in a cottage on the banks of Ma Ganga, Lord Shiva desires to chant the name of Gauranga. Maya Puranturbage, deep within Maya Antudeep. Maya Puranturbage, Janavitire, on the banks of Ma Ganga. Gauranga Bhaji Bhavami, Gauranga. He would chant the name of Gauranga Bhaji Bhavami, Rohira Tutire, living in a cottage. So this is the Bhagirati Ganga. In my